Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome to today's message coming from my heart to yours. I wanted to deliver this particular message with you guys. I'm going to dive into it as you guys are joining. Please say hi. And I just wanted to show you my little friend at the moment. So, where is he? There he is. Can you see him there? Okay, so you'll probably catch up for you guys who are watching the recording, but today I wanted to deliver this particular message that has been inspired just by this new path that I mentioned to you guys that I'm on in my life, which is not only choosing love over fear in every given conscious moment, but the next stage of my journey is to stop trying to control and plan it, and instead kind of drop my plans, be able to freely flow with life as it unfolds. But also, you know, yesterday was just kind of interesting for me. Hey, Haru, great to see you, my friend. You know, yesterday was the first day that I kind of just dropped in after this 40-day challenge that I've been doing with you guys, choosing love over fear. And part of that has been showing up and choosing to do a live video with you guys. And that was a commitment, right? Every day, 40 days, go for it. And that was really powerful. But this next stage of my journey that scares me a bit is actually dropping the expectations, dropping the planning, dropping those containers, those kind of structured containers, and actually just showing up more from this free flow. And I'm trying to find this beautiful balance. It's really between the masculine and the feminine, right? Like the masculine, which is, you know, just show up no matter what, be consistent, stay committed, you know, all of those things. And what I'm playing with right now is bringing more of a freedom and flow to that. But in the past, that freedom and flow, it kind of felt like it was too dispersed, too scattered, and didn't really have any purposeful direction. And so what I'm in the process of doing is merging those two worlds together, right? And so having this beautiful dance between that commitment and follow through, and that consistency and that courage, with also this freedom to flow with what this moment holds, right? And so it got me really dive that I wanted to share with you guys today, which is to basically flow with life, basically, and I'm going to dive into and unpack what I'm meaning by a lot of this, but what it is really to let like the fullness of this moment completely overwhelm you, right? The complete, like everything going on in this very moment, letting it, being so aware of everything in this very moment, wherever you are right now. And I'll show you around all the things, all the fullness of life that I'm experiencing here in this moment where I am, and allowing that to overwhelm you into reality. What do I mean by that? Like, I don't know if you've had these experiences, but these are the most meaningful ones to me, which have been when I've allowed like my awe to just whoa, like be so attuned and aware of every single thing all at once that's happening in this moment, all the aliveness going on in your own system, around you, the people, the nature around you, everything, and being aware of it and holding that all at once in this state of awe, and allowing that to overwhelm you sensorily, in every way possible, so that you can be overwhelmed into the reality of this moment. And what does that actually mean? It means to be so aware of and be present to everything you're experiencing right here, right now, that all the things that are fantasies, illusions, mental states, all of those emotional states, all of those things that can be mind-made, that you're overwhelmed out of those and into the fullness of this reality. And why would you want to do that? Because at the end of the day, you want to be if you really want to live your life, you have to just be aware and present in this moment. Yes, we can plan for the future. Yes, we can learn from the past, all of those great things. But if you're not present to the fullness of life happening right here, right now, no matter where you are in the world, then you're not actually living. You're more than likely outside of reality, caught up in the mental, emotional trains, and thoughts and distractions and all the rest of it. But there's so much aliveness. Like, you can't ever be bored if you're aware and present to this moment and everything going on here, right? And so I'll just give you a little picture of where I am right now that I'm taking in the fullness of. But so I'm on the beautiful river here in Noosa, just near my home. And, I'm just taking it in. Like, I can see into the water here. I can't see any wildlife right now, but, I'm taking it all in. I showed you, there was a lizard over there for you guys who just missed the recording, which I think is everybody. Go and check in the beginning. I had a little lizard friend running across the lawn here, and just taking it all in, just experiencing it all in every given moment in a state of awe and wonder. And just, sometimes I'll sit at a cafe and if I just drop into reality in my own system and I'm fully aware of, what's going on, right? The fullness of life in my own system. And I start looking around and I can be crying basically, because I'm watching like just other people, just their own whole other universe, right? Like just walking by, and like the life within them, right? The life in the wind through the trees. Like, I know I sound all woo-woo and kumbaya and go hug a tree, but it's like that to me is living. And when we can be aware and allow the fullness of life in any moment to overwhelm us, we get into a state of the pureness of reality. And it's something else that I've been trying to manage in my own life, is just this balance between not only the masculine and the feminine that I mentioned, but also, for me, this kind of like the spiritual realm and just living life like, and sometimes as you go on your personal development journey and you open up to new levels of consciousness or areas of consciousness that you might not have previously been aware of, you can start to feel really disconnected and isolated and not fit in, kind of like feeling like, you're in the matrix, right? And it's like, oh, I've been having these experiences of, oh, do I take the blue pill or do I take the red pill, right? And I'm in this place where I can no longer opt for the blue pill, right? But I don't want to just check out and go into a mountain top or, into a cave and just isolate myself in this deep inner world spiritual path, right? There's part of me that wants to go do some of that stuff, and I'm gonna, right? But what enlivens me the most is bringing those worlds together so that I can not escape reality, but actually deepen more and more into it, be more and more aware and connected to the reality and the fullness of life happening right here, right now, with my eyes opened, not in a container and my eyes closed and isolating. And I feel like that can be a very disconnecting and isolating path. One that I feel is probably on the way and not necessarily in the way in terms of getting to that place of integration and awareness of everything and the fullness of the moment. But, it's just we're all on our own journey. I'm just sharing from my heart to yours today, just, where I'm at on this journey and what I've dabbled in and, what paths I've been on. And so far, what resonates most with me is being able to be so present, so aware of what's not only on my internal world, but also with my eyes open in the fullness of everything going on in life, and allowing that to overwhelm my system into reality, which is only in this moment, right? And so that can dissipate all the mental illusions, fantasies, fears, all the rest of it, and I can drop into centeredness and that kind of unity consciousness where everything is available. I'm not escaping anything. I'm not going off into some fantasy world. I'm actually fully connected in and all around. And there's something about that to me feels most enlivening, to integrate these worlds rather than be in one or the other, right? There's the transcendence and the inclusion of both. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope it hits you in the heart somehow today. But just felt really called to share that message with you, and I definitely want to check in, but I'm just opting for some shade so I can actually see the screen and see your comments there. Here we go. All right, so let me check in. I've got Haru and Bill. Yeah, day 1 or 41. Yeah, who knows? I think we've dropped out of the planning, and I'm just, when you see me on these messages, they're just going to be in this state of flow without the pressure of planning. So that's my next step of the journey. So no numbers, whatever you want it to be, it can be. I love that, Bill. And Craig's here as well. Thank you for your kind words, my friend. And Bill, be in the present moment. Gratitude will set you free. Absolutely. So true. Beautiful visuals. Great day to be. Absolutely, Bill. I love that. And thank you so much, Craig. Much love. Appreciate you being here, my friend. And Bill, loving the excellence here. Awesome. So that's my message for you guys today. Just to let the fullness of life in this present moment overwhelm you into reality, right? And that to me is living, right? And so I hope it resonates with you, and I hope you go on that journey, and I look forward to seeing you guys really, really soon. Whenever that next gauge of inspiration and flow hits me, you'll see me. So much love coming your way, and I'll see you sometime soon.